the reasons that are not such a given to other people. Kevin Durant is probably about to tie LeBron James for championships. Okay, about to have 3. At the end of this season, if Golden State wins it, Kevin Durant will have 3 NBA championships. That'll be as much as LeBron James. If you're LeBron, you might not want him to pass you. You might not want him to pass you. You might want him to help you get more as well. You understand what I'm saying? When you're protecting your legacy, when we're talking about Kevin Durant, the Kevin Durant era with LeBron James, et cetera, and not only that, you want to prevent Kevin Durant from going to the Clippers. Because if Kevin Durant goes to the Clippers, particularly if he's joined by Kawhi Leonard, not only will the Lakers not win a championship in the LeBron James era, but the Lakers won't even be the story in the LeBron James era. It'll be the Clippers. So there's a multitude of reasons that if I'm LeBron, why I want to go after KD and get him. I don't think it'll happen, not by a long shot, because I don't think KD would do something like that. But if I'm LeBron and I had a wish list and I had a genie and I could snap my fingers and get my wish or something, that would be it.
Look, even if you, first about KD, here's why KD is so great. Think of a team that ever existed where he wouldn't work perfectly on the team. This is where his diverse skills come into, and his willingness to play the right way really helps him. Any team ever, add KD, the team just got better. He doesn't need to be the star. He doesn't need to be the star of the show. He'll pass the ball well. He'll do everything you want him to do. Always make the right basketball play, so there's no denying he'd be great for the Lakers. But actually, if I could choose anyone, I could say Kawhi. He's younger than KD. He's a better defender. He is from Los Angeles. I'm not going to go that route if you could just have a magic genie and wave the wand or something. Mm-hmm. I'm saying realistically, who can he go get? Because if he focuses on KD, then you lose the opportunity to get someone else. If I were LeBron surveying the landscape, not going to get KD. I'm hearing Kawhi wants to go to the Clippers. I'm looking at Kyrie Irving. And I'm humbling myself and picking up the phone and saying, yo, I messed up. Whatever Kyrie messed up, he can take responsibility for that. But if I'm LeBron, I'm taking responsibility for how I messed up the relationship. Let's be Kobe and Shaq gone right. Let's show that we can get back together. And I'll tell you why. They've already shown they can do it, right? What are Kyrie's options, Stephen A? If it's not the Celtics, you think the Knicks look like a good option with this maniac running the net? Like, what? No. LA, LeBron could say, you're going to get the keys to the franchise. Kobe's his guy, right? We're going to win a championship because we're going to go get a shooter. We have a talented young nucleus that's getting better. And in the end, it's your franchise. The Lakers are your franchise.
Let me give you an opportunity to come back because you have some questions that you need to answer. When you look at LeBron, I'm going to accuse you right now of having selective amnesia. Here's why. Kawhi and LeBron won that championship. That was the year before KD arrived. Kyrie. Yeah. Kyrie and LeBron won the championship. That was the year before Kevin Durant arrived. LeBron and Kyrie are playing the next year. Cleveland wins the Eastern Conference. And I'll state this, and I'll never deviate from it. LeBron James, when they beat Boston, not this past year, all right, in Game 7, the year before, when they beat KD's first year in Golden State, when they beat Boston, LeBron gave a concession speech in the Eastern Conference Finals in Boston.
No,
when it was over.
It was the last time they lost.
No. What I'm saying is the first championship that Golden State won. When they played, when Cleveland.
I think you're talking about the next year, but okay, I know what you're talking about.
When Cleveland won in the conference finals, LeBron gave a concession speech, basically saying, well, it was good. It was we accomplished a lot because he knew they had no chance against Golden State. That's with Kyrie now. Why? Because KD was there. Yep. So to me, Kyrie coming to LA doesn't work for that point. Kawhi Leonard issue. Kawhi in LA. Let me touch on that. Kawhi and LeBron is not a good match. Defensively, elite. Offensively, no. Because Kawhi, according to multiple reports, wants the ball in his hands. Now, we say and we heard that LeBron wants off the ball. We hear that he's willing to be off the ball. But every single season we say that. What we find as the season wanes, the best option is to have the ball in LeBron's hands. The offense needs to go through him. Supposedly, purportedly, I haven't spoken to Kawhi, but purportedly, based on the reports, that is not what Kawhi wants. So him going to LA with LeBron having the ball in his hands, LeBron backing up, Max, going like this. You know what I'm saying? Wiping the sweat off his body, backing up, dribbling. Let me get myself together. Jamie Foxx does a hell of a lot better imitation than me. But he backs up and starts dribbling and deciding what to do. It's not that he's wrong, because LeBron is a basketball savant, knows what he's doing, but that doesn't work.
I want to address both points.
Wouldn't affect Kevin Durant.
I want to address one.
Wouldn't affect.
I want to address both points, one at a time. First of all, Kyrie with LeBron the second time around would include, you would think, another star player. Maybe that other star player is better than Kevin Love or a better fit than Kevin Love. In addition, in order to land that other star player, you don't necessarily have to give up Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball. You have a lot of good young ascending pieces.
You wouldn't have to do that with Kevin Durant.
But what I'm saying is, Cleveland didn't have those young pieces around them.
Okay.
They had to give them up to get the big three together, right? Mm-hmm. So not only might the big three be better, but they'll have a better supporting cast. That's one. Two, when KD joined those Warriors, no team ever was going to beat them. Maybe the 72-win Bulls team. Otherwise, good luck, right? So the concession speech doesn't mean that much to me. In addition, there's a good chance KD's not on the Warriors. The Warriors without KD, but LeBron with Kyrie, another max-type player, and that young core. So that's my answer about Kyrie going. That's one. Two, Kawhi and LeBron, not a good match. Think of Kawhi and LeBron as Jordan and Pippen.
You do know I don't mean literally not good. I'm just talking about compared to the better option.
The way it would work.
Of course, they're two great players.
Think of them as Jordan and Pippen.
Right.
So LeBron has his 1A guy who can defend the other team's best player, as Pippen did, right? But instead of Jordan being the closer, Pippen's the closer. So because LeBron's skill set is very similar to Pippen's. He's like a souped-up Pippen. So at the end of the game, LeBron making decisions with the ball is okay, because more often than not, Kawhi is probably the scoring option.
Hold on, Will, because you're misconstruing. I'm not saying that LeBron is being selfish by any stretch. Because, listen, he wanted Kyrie to take that last shot to win the championship in Game 7. So it's not that I'm saying that LeBron is incapable of doing such a thing. I'm saying the perception from players outside of the mix is that they wouldn't want to be a part of that, which is why there was questions when Kevin Durant made the toxic statement, or Kawhi Leonard not wanting to go to Lakers. All of these things that have been said is all I'm saying.
And let me add one thing, a third thing that I think you have to answer for, Max, which is this. Your analysis for why they should go after Kyrie as opposed to KD comes down to likelihood. Don't get tied up with an unlikely proposition in KD or Kawhi. Go for likely with Kyrie. Do you really think it's likely that LeBron James swallows that pride, says it was on me, the whole scenario you laid out where he says I'm sorry and woos Kyrie? That sounds extremely unlikely to me.
I think it's less likely, it's more likely not to happen than it is to happen. Let's put it that way. However, unlike the other two scenarios, that's in LeBron's control. That's something he can decide. So us saying likely, do you believe in free will or not? Right? Like, if LeBron is in control of his own destiny in that sense, he can at least try it.
Really quickly, on the note of likelihood, give me your gut. You just said who it should be, your gut. Who will it be in LA?
My gut? Nobody.
Kyrie Irving.
All right.
I hope you're right. I hope he gets somebody. But I'm scared. I'm very, very scared that the Lakers are going to get no one this summer.
All right.
That's my fear.
Chris Middleton count?
With that?
No. I like Chris Middleton. But we haven't, there's levels to this. He's not, that's not the conference.
With that, speaking of hot levels, the Yankees are the favorites to win the World Series. Jessica Mendoza will tell us if they will. What else is coming up in the show, Stephen A?
A lot more to come on First Take. Eli Manning says Odell Beckham Jr. was the most gifted athlete.